Hello, my name is Natalie Wong. This is my virtual symposium project for INFO287, the Hyperlinked Library. I'm going to do an Ignite style talk, which is 15 slides in 5 minutes. There were 15 modules in this course, so each slide will cover what I learned or want to say regarding each module. The foundational readings were so important. I started my assignment X by answering a 2-part question from Buckland's manifesto on redesigning library services. How do we do the same library services better? And how do we do better different things or services? I'm getting a freebie here as we spent the first 2 modules getting situated in class. I'll share that I was waitlisted for this course, and I'm so grateful that Professor Stevens let me in. The hyperlinked library model is to be human first and then be whatever your job title is, librarian, coworker, or administrator. This module is anything but what the traditional library stereotypes are: books, shushing, and isolated studying. No, it's connecting with people through conversations. My favorite quote is, "Hyperlinks are people too." There are a lot of videos to view in this module, and one that really caught my attention is the video tour of UDI, the Helsinki Central Library. At their website, I think it says it all. The library is a place where all people are equal. Everyone is welcome to spend time at UDI. Our staff is here to help you. Just ask if you need help at the library. We wrote our first reflection blogs on this topic. I'll take a quote from my blog. Librarians and libraries are helping people. They are subversive and radical. They are forging new connections between people and organizations, and they are changing lives. This was a choose your own adventure module, and I chose the hyperlinked academic library. In my blog, I wrote about how the library is the heart of the campus. This is because academic libraries really listen to their students' needs and are committed to helping them succeed. Pictured here in this slide are the exterior and interior of the ELAC library. I work at ELAC, but not in the library yet. In this module, Professor Stevens introduced the idea of the action brief, which I thought was really helpful in developing our innovation strategy and roadmap. My topic for that assignment was a podcast studio at the ELAC library. I enjoyed putting together that slide deck and learned how much goes into planning for an innovative service. I was impressed with all the different places that libraries are found and all the collaborations going on. Off the top of my head, I remember the library on the train, the bookmobile is alive and well, libraries are hosting resident social workers, and on a different note, resident artists. In my blog for this module, I wrote about library design and the value of libraries. Libraries have remained valuable as they evolve to meet the needs of the communities they serve. We are living in a tech-driven world, and I like how Professor Stevens emphasizes that the hyperlinked library is not about adopting tech for tech's sake. It's about staying tuned to how these shifts can enhance human connection and help libraries stay relevant in a rapidly transforming world. I tried to keep this in mind as I worked on my inspiration report. The blog post for this module was about emojis, or my blog post. It was fun to post and compose, and it was my most replied to post. They are used everywhere now, at work and in MLIS grad school assignments. They are used by young people and old people, and like Professor Stevens said, the strength of emojis is their ability to communicate across language barriers and instantly share thoughts and ideas. This is the infinite learning slide. As I wrote in my blog post for this module, I chose library as classroom because I'm an academic at heart. I love school. I'm a professional student. I reflected on how digital literacy equals life literacy and on a concept called digital intelligence, or DQ. Libraries are in position to help people improve their DQ by teaching them how to hone their digital literacy skills. Wasn't this just the best module? I made note of so many things that Professor Stevens said during his lecture. Take care of ourselves. Hyperlinks are people too. Librarianship is the ultimate service profession. Be present, be kind, use your heart. He wraps up this class and sends us off with so much good advice. Thank you so much, Michael. In this module, Professor Stevens gives us advice on how to approach this virtual symposium. We are challenged to try something different, something that we don't really want to do because it might be difficult or makes us feel uncomfortable. Did you know that when we do something that is unfamiliar and hard, a certain part of our brain actually physically grows? All right, my time's up. I really enjoyed this class and reading everyone's work and reflections. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck.